Hello everybody, and welcome back to All Derps Farm on the No Man's Land map. We've got a Squirrelly here, who has just been...
Hello?
He's just finished forking around. So... and so there's a nice lot of planks here, there's some flat-packed furniture. Yeah. That's flat-packed furniture, Hitman. That's what you put inside a house. We know you live in a cave, so it's not really relevant to you, but...
What? I'm fairly certain both can be a home.
Hitman, yes, but you probably wouldn't put flat-packed furniture inside of a cave.
Why?
Well, he would.
Yeah, yeah. it is Hitman after all.
There's a lot of assumptions and underestimation going on here.
Well, there's assumptions of logic and underestimations of sheer stubbornness, yes.
Okay. Oh, just so we're on the same page here.
And yes, you do resemble those remarks. So there's still some cultivating to do. Hitman's going to take over the cultivating because I was doing that last time, and I'm going to go and pick some stones. He picked a stone.
Alrighty, well, away we go. Exciting stuff today. More farming. I love farming. But only in small doses, so this works out perfectly for me.
Well, it's also a question of getting the time to do things and stuff, isn't it? So, which is why we try and have a flexible, well, not necessarily a flexible schedule. We have a set schedule, but it's not every week, so it's not always a time commitment all the time. No. You don't have access to this land. Well, terrible.
Yeah, I was wondering if we should do a strip of grass along that edge or something, just to make it a little easier for when we're working. We don't have a bunch of weird overlap. I don't know if it'd be worth doing or not.
It wasn't that was causing that. It was actually when I was over the other side, so it's odd.
Why don't we just buy that lot then?
We don't have the money now, really, I don't think, but we'll get there. It is the next purchase. What's the next piece of land to be purchased?
Yeah.
That much is for certain. Yeah, so we're picking up lots and lots of stones. Because I figure, why do we keep pushing these into the ground when we can actually... We're not going to get a lot of money, but we will get some money for selling them.
I mean, you're going to run over it all anyway, so why not get a little bit of money for it, at least pay for the maintenance?
Zachary. And of course, I think with this, certainly with this field, we didn't pick them up at all last time, or drive them in, so we've ended up with some larger stones.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, it looks substantial.
Fortunately, not too substantial. We'll have a look on the old Map-a-Doodah.
Map-a-doodle. Map-a-doodle.
Yeah, so they're on the Map-a-Doodah. They're red. Red! I tell you. That tells you that they are stones, not just stones.
Big stones. Alright,
so when someone asks you, I bet you haven't got the stones, you just say, well, no, Fad's got them because he's picking them up off the field.
Yeah, got a whole box of them.
It's a box of rocks.
Box of rocks. I wonder how many if I'm gonna get that last one in one pass or two. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Of course we'll see. As much as I get bored quickly of small equipment, at the same time the small equipment is pretty darn cool.
Yeah. But we will get there. I mean, like I said, for me it's I like to have the story of building up. Rather than just, oh yeah, by the way, we've got this kind of 15-meter thing that does the field in like one pass. Oh yeah, that's the end of it. We're done for today. Wait, what? That was 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, well, I guess we shouldn't have bought 3 of them. Yeah.
Wait, you
Okay.
only buy in multiples of 3? I thought it was
There's
at
3
least
of us.
multiples of 300.
Oh. Well, how do we use more than 3 at a time? Oh, hired workers. The cultivator, I guess, goes back in the shed. Do we have a pressure washer somewhere or some way to clean this?
Not yet, no.
Okay, that's alright. So I shall park this in here, and what is the next operation that is needed?
Well, the next operation is going to be the seeding, so unless you want to take over the...
I can take over for you there. If you want to go switch over to seeding, you're welcome to it. Whatever you want to do.
Okie doke. Yeah, I'll grab the seeder.
Okay. I'll just jump out of this tractor for you.
Yeah. Dankeschön.
Get some rocks. Go get them rocks. Rocks.
Get them rocks and kick them.
How do I know where you've already anti-rocked?
Well,
just look for rocks. Okay.
Just look for rocks, and if you're going to go to the map and you go to the soil composition, it shows you.
Now, do you just go around and scoop the rocks you see, or are you doing the whole field?
Just scoop the rocks you see. I mean, I'm...
Okay. I don't know. I don't.
There is. It looks like there's one that I missed, or it's a need plowing thing on that edge. But there we go. Right. So what we're gonna do? I think we've got some seed there. Seed. So we'll fill that back up. Get through that bag of seed. Yeah. And we said we were going to put sorghum on this, I believe. I believe that's sorghum. Can't chop. It's far too valuable. We're going to plant some sorghum.
Round and round I go.
Yeah, there might be some
stones
stones. Yeah.
Yeah, I know I've missed a bunch. I'm just getting used to this thing. I haven't really used it.
I think I might have missed one here, but actually it looks like it might just be a need to be ploughed. I'm not seeing stones. Okay. Oh, that's fine.
What, is there one that's just graphics and it's not actually there?
No, it's just a pixel on the map, not...
Oh, I see.
So it's on the map, not on the... What's it? So do we do a... I think we'd do a half pass of grass, just to kind of... So we'll do a half pass of grass. That'll then probably be sufficient. And zippity-doo-dah, zippity-ay. Off goes the fortschritt. Way!
Hooray.
Okay, right, now let's get on with the sorghum.
No, I don't know if it'd be worth it, but we could expand our field a little towards the road.
Not
but
off.
I don't know if...
I'm going to save that for now. We will do it. But if we're going to... I'd already just said that in my mind that we wouldn't do it because the time to do that would not be now. That would have been before I did the lime and...
Yeah, that's right. So. To get it all even, yeah. And I'm just driving randomly here, picking up rocks at this point. I don't know if that's the right way to do it or not. Oh. I'm pretty sure I'll still stay ahead of you.
Well, you've got 2 chances. We're moving at warp speed.
Uh-oh. I'm not.
So, well, not with that thing behind you. No, I know. Because I did that all on the other field. Because in between, I did picking up rocks and seeding and that jazz. I went to fertilise it. Then I realised, it's soybeans. You don't fertilise soybeans because they don't ever require it. Don't hardly ever. Got very low tolerant, very high tolerance.
They're legumes, aren't they?
Yeah, Grabombenschnorzes.
No, are soybeans a grain or a legume? I have no idea.
No. They're what's in the ground over there.
They're what's for dinner.
Oh. Lots and lots of up and down the field. Doing things to get
Just
a
the
better
hard
yield.
part, making this right turn because of the way the thing is angled.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That you already know.
Oh yeah.
Well, I had a big delivery at my house yesterday. My solar battery bank for my house.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, the batteries are about, I don't know, coming up on between 12 and 15 years. I can't remember off the top of my head. But basically, they are now they were the ones that you have to keep refilling all the time and keeping an eye on them.
Oh, yeah.
And I missed a little bit of maintenance on them because of other things, and the fluid got low, and the batteries are old anyway, so that was kind of it. They won't really stand up very long. So I just replaced them.
Fair enough.
So a bunch of money later, the truck showed up yesterday and dropped off a pallet of batteries, and we're all set. Now I gotta figure it's not the same kind. They're sealed batteries, so I'd have to do way less maintenance.
Yeah. What kind of?
So I'm happy with that.
What level of storage do you have with that?
You mean how many amp hours?
Yeah. Well, kilowatt hours, but
about 1,000 amp hours of storage, approximately. Okay. I think.
In kilowatt hours.
Oh well, kilowatt hours is a little different for storage, because it just is. I think. I'm not an expert. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's the storage is about what I had before.
Okay.
For a little more money, but I looked at going to lithium-ion batteries, and they were outrageously. They were like about 4 times the money. So I went with sealed lead acid instead of sealed lead acid, yeah. Instead of the other ones that were not sealed, so I had to keep maintaining them.
Yeah.
So they'll do the trick.
Fair enough.
They're cheap. So by cheap I mean they're cheap compared to lithium ion. But for the amount of money, they're gonna be a good value, I think.
Fair enough.
So the next step is to rip out the old, put in the new, and hopefully the same cabling will work. Because of
I wouldn't count on it because yeah. Oh, this.
Well,
yeah.
Did I miss any rocks there? I think I saw one up here somewhere.
Yes, there's a cluster of 2 up there.
Oh yeah, I got them. I got them. I think that was the last of them.
Yep.
I haven't even looked at the map. Well, we're 35% full on this.
That's good.
Do you want me to sell them now?
Yeah, get rid of it. See what we get for 35%. Probably only a couple of hundred, but.
Oh, Squirrelly's mowing. Oh boy.
Oh good God, not again.
He's gonna mow the whole property.
3 years later, yeah, we kind of finished that hay harvest.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me see here. I'll check to make sure we got... So it shows red here and there for stones, but I don't see any stones.
No, I think that's red for needing plowing.
Yes, you're right. I turned that off. Yep. Okay. The only stones I see now are Squirrelly's turning them up in the grass field.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know if this will fit through this fences you put up here.
It fit on the way in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you know. Maybe I had a flange sticking out, so couldn't go out again.
Maybe it was just the person that managed to drive it in that was just so much more expert than the person trying to drive it out.
Hey, I'm an excellent driver. Excellent driver. Do it.
Anyone care to place a vote on that one?
Hey, you get yourself breakfast and we'll see.
We'll take comments. Anyone wanting to place a comment on whether or not Hitman is an excellent driver or not? I at this point, I'm gonna not attempt to influence. Just saying, it's my channel. I hold the block button, but feel free to have any comment that you want to have.
You can comment what you want, as long as you say what I'm telling you.
I don't.
Sure. Okay.
I don't think I've actually blocked anyone other than I think possibly one person that was doing some obnoxious self-promoting or something. Well, it was a bot account, so.
Well, you're saying bots aren't people.
Well,
someday they will be.
Well, possibly. Not in YouTube comments and not today.
Alright, let's see. What do we get for a bag of rocks?
What indeed do we get for a bag of rocks? £40!
The 42. We get 42, so that's even better. Totally worth.
I still
nothing.
Don't know. I still haven't looked up what the environmental score reward is. Has anybody looked it up at all?
It says if you, I don't know. I assume if you're working on your farm and you're not, I don't know, spreading hazardous waste all over it, then you get an environmental score.
Okay. So if you're using,
I don't actually know.
Okay, well that's helpful then, isn't it? So I'm just gonna make some crap up and sound like I've looked it up. No, yeah, that's the way.
Hey, it works for a lot of YouTube video channels.
Yeah.
So there you go. Welcome to the club. Oh my goodness.
Can't believe I ended up in the rented portrait again, because that's what happened last time, and I ended up using it off screen. Of course, the more usage you do on the rented one, the more you're paying for it. Whereas, if you'd been using the bought one, we'd have just been needing repair.
Yeah, but well, okay. I guess if the other one's not in use, but right now I have not stopped moving with this one. So
I know.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying off screen, not on screen. So let's have a look.
How many hours have you got on
that? Too many.
This is at 10.4.
Environmental score. Okay, so you get an environmental score.
Whether you're growing crops in an environmental friendly and sustainable way.
Oh, okay. What's that in English?
So the maximum
means you're not polluting things.
So you get a percentage score on it, and it will increase the price you get for your crops by up to 15%. So that's what the environmental score is.
Right.
It's the uplift you get for being a decent human being.
And it still gave it to me, though. I must have known that the rocks came from your field.
Yeah.
I told them that you were driving, but you were acting as my gopher.
I don't know, do gophers dig rocks? I imagine they push them aside.
No, I'll tell you what gophers do.
They get things.
They go for this, they go for that.
Alright, Squirrelly, do you need this tedded?
No, I was just gonna
mow first? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just gonna do a little area here.
Oh, what? So only 100 hectares then?
Yeah.
We're going small scale. We're only doing like half the planet today.
Here, use this tractor.
If you're done with
it. Yeah, I'm done with it. Well, I don't know what I'm doing next, so therefore I'm done at the moment.
Now you can move that blue trailer over to the furniture spot. It kind of got hung up on me.
Oh, really? Mr. Haha Hitman, you got the trailer hung up. Yeah, I've heard that before. Alright, where is it?
Yeah. Right, well.
Over there.
Right by the driveway.
Time to get some fertilizing going. And time also to get going some fertilizing.
Mm-hmm. So, a soliloquy then? That's fertilizer.
That. Well, anything you say is a fertilizer.
Yeah, I know.
Right, there we go. So, yeah, we're going to get that done, and then the field will be good. Oh, it'll need rolling. So, that might be your next task, Hitman. Because the seed bed will need rolling.
Since I fix up Squirrelly's mess.
Although, can you roll after doing the fertilizing?
I don't know. I mean, you would think you could, unless the fertilizer would stick to the roller.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, let's not do that. Anyway, it is, and it has been.
It is the time.
It is, and it has been. Yes.
Okay. Well then. I guess we are done here. Thank you so much for joining us, and do the YouTube things for Mr. Fadman.
Yeah, place a comment, remembering to specify whether or not Hitman is an excellent driver or not.
So don't say Bumblebee. Don't say Bumblebee.
No, that was last episode.
Was it? I don't know. It all blurs together. So don't forget to go back and don't say Bumblebee on the other.
Although feel free to say senile if you think that's appropriate as well.
Yeah. But if you can see the river.
Yes, indeed. If you can see the Nile, put senile. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Gonna start telling them that it's time about 15 minutes in, so that we actually can finish on time.
Or just do it in the intro.
Well, yeah, might do that as well. But yes, okay. So,
have a good one.
take care, everybody.
Bye.